against death. I walked in carrying old weather in my chest. Every almost ending, every unfinished test. My mouth stayed still, but my bloodstream knew. The whole pale hour was asking what I do. And somewhere under the bruised blue noise, I heard my own pulse make a dangerous choice. One step, low light, heat in the seams. Sometimes a soul wakes up inside a harder dream. Cinder Radius, cycle me, keep the cold out, keep me free. Cinder Radius, spread it wide, stand up, don't give up, stay alive. Stay alive. I know the look of a room that doubts you, the way it leans in like it knows how to break you. I know the old script that starts in your head, the one that talks real pretty about giving up instead. But fear gets loud when the turn gets near, tries to sound holy when the truth gets clear. So I let it talk till it ran out of air, then answered with the heat that was already there. White flare, sharp frame, no way around. I've learned the best kind of mercy still makes a sound. Cinder Radius, cycle me, keep the cold out, keep me free. Cinder Radius, burn it wide, stand up, don't give up, stay alive. I've been too kind to the voices that cut, too loyal to the ache that wanted me shut, too good at smiling through private wreckage, too used to calling numbness a kind of leverage. Not now, not here, not in the skin. I came with too much unfinished thunder, not to let the dark back in. No clean rescue, no polished grace, just a hard young heart reclaiming space. Just all my bad nights turning to fuel, just one rough vow that sounds like truth. Cinder Radius, set the line, everything I lost still made me mine. Cinder Radius, loud and true, still got more of me, still breaking through. If I fall, I answer, if I shake, I stay. If the whole wide room turns colder, I burn mine on white. There's more in my chest than the worst I've seen, more in my blood than the places I've been. Cinder Radius, that's my name. I don't go dim, I don't go tame. Cinder Radius, hear me rise, stand up, don't give up, open your eyes. Everything leaned at a dangerous angle. The whole night tipped and the air went thin. I could feel the pressure loading my lungs, like it wanted me quiet, like it wanted me pinned. But I've lived too long on the edge of collapse to mistake that feeling for the end. Sometimes the turn comes looking like damage, sometimes the break comes dressed as a friend. Head high, jaw set, ash in the light. I know that kind of silence right before the fight. Whitefire Tilt, shift the room, turn all this pale into something that moves. Whitefire Tilt, come alive, stand up, don't give up, survive and drive. I used to think I needed calm to be brave, needed clean hands, needed less to explain, needed some perfect skin for the whole says otherwise, the body says now. The body says pressure can bow if you don't. And every old wound starts losing its crown the second your heartbeat answers I won't. Late cut, cold mouth, heat in the throat. A life can flip on one line. You finally wrote. Whitefire tilt, shift the room, turn all this pale into something that moves. Whitefire tilt, come alive, stand up, don't give up, survive and drive. I know the years of wearing good behavior like a borrowed religion, like a polished wire. I know the long self-edit, the almost disappearing, the slow starvation of your own desire. No more. I want the real thing, the rough edge, yes, the kind that leaves a mark, the kind that sounds like sweat and mercy, the kind that drags the dawn out of the dark. No saint pose, no soft disguise, just all my low places, learning to rise. Just every bad week turn into proof, just one loud soul choosing the truth. Whitefire tilt, pull me through. I was not built to stay in the blue. Whitefire tilt, hard and bright, still got more in me, still got bite. So let the whole world angle harder. I know how to lean through pain. I know the turning point by heartbeat. I know how to lose and remain and remain and remain till the pale goes gold again. Whitefire tilt, that's my cue. Stand up, don't give up. I'm not through. There's a sound under panic, a sound under shame, a low deep note in the middle of the body that still remembers your name. Not the one that used to cut you, not the one you wore to cope, the one that lives down where the bone stays on. It's the one that still carries hope. I heard it, faint at first, under the weight, under the burn. Marrow signal, call me back out of the silence of that track. Marrow signal, low and true, stand up, don't give up, pull me through. I've gone missing in plain sight before, held together by half-lit routines, answered every call but my own, lived in the middle of unlived dreams. I know what it is to be useful and empty, strong for the world and gone for yourself. I know what it costs when your own inner weather gets boxed up and put on a shelf. And the pale close room got sharper, and the orange drift looked like proof that warmth can survive in the hardest places, that it can still point to truth. And maybe the deepest part of me was never asking to disappear. Maybe it just got tired of whispering. Maybe it came to be heard right here. Short breath, long stare, no easy out. The truest part of living starts after the dawn. Marrow signal, call me back out of the silence of that track. Marrow signal, low and true, stand up, don't give up, pull me through. little crown, the old dark book, the way it sits high in your tired mind and calls itself wisdom when it just wants time. I gave it years I can't get back, years of bowing to the safer ache, years of shrinking till I almost believed the smallest version was the strongest shape. Not anymore, not tonight, not in this pale and burning light. No soft kingdom over me, no cold law, no tyranny. No soft kingdom, I break the frame, stand up, don't give up, I keep my name. I know the comfort of half alive, the polished numb, the muted drive, the smile that lands, the heart that doesn't, the crowded room where nobody notices. And there's a kind of loneliness in passing, a kind of death in being easy to hold, a kind of quiet that steals your weather till your own blood starts feeling cold. But I didn't come this far through white-hot pressure to trade my pulse for a gentler error. I didn't take all these hits to vanish sweetly. I came to make the dark remember me. Quick cut, sharp turn, pulse in the chest. Some fights get holy when they're stripped to the rest. No soft kingdom over me, no cold law, no tyranny. No soft kingdom, I break the frame, stand up, don't give up, I keep my name. I've got friends like rough-made lanterns, voices that crack the dead air open, hands that don't let go when the room gets cruel, love that stays when the words stop working. And I've got my own unfinished thunder, a hard young mercy in my throat, the kind that doesn't ask permission, the kind that turns a vow into a no. So let pain talk big, let it dress up, let it act ancient, let it call my bluff. I know its language and I know mine too. Mine sounds like staying, mine sounds like true. No soft kingdom, hear me now. I don't kneel, I don't know how. No soft kingdom, this I see still got more in me and it answers to me. Nobody tells you how loud it gets after the hit, after the spin, after the worst part leaves the room, but the echo still stays under your skin. That's where I met the truest version, not in the flare, not in the show, but in the slow return to breathing when all the world said go slow. White on the walls, orange in the drift, a body relearning how to live. Pale aftermath, I remain still on earth, still all flame. Pale aftermath, I choose again. Stand up, don't give up through the end. I know the walk back from the edge, the tired jaw and the altered eyes, the weird calm after the soul gets shaken, the way your old life doesn't fit right, the way you look at your own reflection like it survived something you can't yet name, the way survival is never glamorous but still deserves a louder frame. No parade, no shining crowd, just me and the late air talking out loud, just me and the cost of staying alive, just me and the proof that I'm built to survive. Pale aftermath, I remain still on nerve, still on flame. Pale aftermath, I choose again. 100 smaller choices made while your whole chest still aches. It's drinking the cold and walking through it. It's hearing your doubt and not agreeing. It's letting your whole body tell the story of how not broken isn't the same as healing and healing and healing. Can still look wild, can still sound ragged, can still be bright, can still have passion, can still be fine. Pale out the map, stay with me till the white turns warm, till the future speaks. Pale out the map, mine to claim. Still got more in me, and I'm not the same. I was younger than my silence, older than my years, too good at hiding panic, too practiced at swallowing tears. I made a home in almost, a home in maybe later, a home in polite collapse, a home in becoming my own eraser. But something in the wreck stayed wild, something in the wreck stayed warm, something in the late white pressure still believed in another form. I felt it, small but bright, under the drift, under the night. Young in ruin, still not done, still got a pulse, still got a sun. Young in ruin, hear me move. Stand up, don't give up, I've got proof. I know your face if you're there right now. The overworked look, the brave little grin, the whole loud world on your thin back, the quiet war living under your skin. I know how the future can feel embarrassing when the present won't loosen its grip. I know how one bad season can make you think you already missed your trip. But missing one turn is not the same as losing the road or your true name. And ruin is not what the dark says. Ruin is just the place where it fell. Young in ruin, still not done, still got a pulse, still got a sun. Young in ruin, hear me move. Stand up, don't give up, I've got proof. I carry the names of the ones who stay like sparks in my bloodstream, like weather made warm. The ones who loved me in bad translation, the ones who stood by my unfinished form. So this is for them and the me I was, the me that almost bowed to the low, the me that kept one tiny heat alive long enough to let the future show. No shame crown, no doomed youth, just hard-earned mercy and rough-cut truth. Just all this damage not taking me down, just one young heart rebuilding its sound. Young in ruin, still my song, still got more in me. The whole room looked like surrender, too bright, too bare, too still, like nothing could move inside it without getting cut by will. But I've seen blankness lie before. I know how pale can bluff. I know how emptiness acts final right before it cracks enough for heat to names and almost heavy with deadlines, missed calls, self-doubt, heavy with the grief that polite people don't post. I know how pressure paints your mind in shades that call themselves truth, but truth is warmer than despair, and it still sounds young in the booth. It still sounds reckless in the right way, still sounds holy when it's hurt, still sounds like a body saying I'm not done giving this world my worth. Sharp line, low frame, orange drift, a whole life can turn on a smaller shift. Drag the white till it glows, drag the white till morning shows, drag the white with your teeth. Stand up, don't give up, don't go beneath. I've seen friends go quiet in bright rooms, seen brave hearts almost go still, seen the world reward good masking and call it strength, call it skill. So I want the opposite of silence, I want the rough-made anthem now, the kind that makes the dead air nervous, the kind that doesn't know how to bow. No clean calm, no gentle fade, we pull the dawn from what pain made, we pull it hard, we pull it near, we drag the white till hope appears. Drag the white, know it be still got more in us, can't you see? Drag the white till the black lets go. Stand up, don't give up, make it glow. They tried to name me by my worst week, by the thin look in my eyes, by the way I learned to shut down, by the way I survived. But names don't stick when they're built on fear, names don't hold when the soul grows hot. I've got a deeper one under the damage, and it's not something the dark can bot. White heat, orange drift, a body remembering what it is. Heatproof names, say them loud, not what broke us, not what bowed. Heatproof names, make them ring, stand up, don't give up over everything. I know the cheap labels paint hands out, failure too much, too late, too soft. I know how easy it is to wear them like they were stitched in and can't come off. But I've seen people remake themselves in the very room they thought would end them. I've seen one honest breath undo 100 polished condemnations. So I take back what was mine, word by word, line by line. I take back the pulse beneath, the hidden gold, the rooted heat. Heatproof names, say them loud, not what broke us, not what bowed. Heatproof names, make them ring, stand up, don't give up over everything. This one's for every young heart that got called fragile for feeling too much, every soul that learned restraint stillness right before the turn. The air so pale it almost lies. The drift so warm it almost burns. That's where I live at my sharpest. Not loud at first but never gone. There's a kind of mercy in that stillness, if you know how to hold it long. No panic, no plea, just a pulse in line. Just the dark finding out I was never fully mine. Dead calm mercy, steady me. In the white heat, let me see. Dead calm mercy, cold and kind. Stand up, don't give up. Keep my mind. Peace with disappearing. Thought quiet meant I must be safe. Thought if I kept my whole soul lowered, maybe life would lighten its weight. But there's a false calm that hollows you, a deadness dressed as control. And there's another calm born out of weather, a focused fire with a living soul. Oh, that one, the earned one, the kind that's looked at the edge and stayed, the kind that carries every hard season without letting the spirit decay. Dead calm mercy, steady me. In the white heat, let me see. Dead calm mercy, cold and kind. Stand up, don't give up. Keep my mind. Love is like that, never dramatic, never gone. The kind that sits in the late white pressure till the worst of the noise moves on. I wanna be that for the lost ones, to the low clear hand, the grounded light, the one who doesn't flinch from the after, the one who helps another through the night. So if my voice comes quiet, no, it still cuts through. If my face looks calm, no, it costs me truth. If I stand still, no, I'm not asleep. I'm the kind of mercy the dark can't keep. Dead calm mercy. Live in me. Still got more in me, still set free. Tomorrow doesn't always glow soft. Sometimes it comes with teeth. Sometimes it tears through the safe old numb and drags your pulse to the street. Sometimes it looks like pressure. Sometimes it sounds like risk. Sometimes it burns the map you loved and says the real road starts from this. Late white, orange ash, hands like sparks. The future doesn't ask politely, it comes for your heart. Tomorrow bites, let it in, not to kill but to begin. Tomorrow bites, hard and bright. Stand up, don't give up, hold on tight. I used to wait for a cleaner sign, a better mood, a kinder of carrying